Truth has a profound impact on our lives. It can influence us both positively and negatively. Truth is generally based on facts. These are objective and verifiable. In school we learned things about life that corresponded to the state of knowledge at the time. However, science now has methods at its disposal that allow it to examine certain interrelationships differently and thus achieve new results. This means that some of the knowledge from our school days is now outdated. Even in our daily lives, truth is something that is changeable, because it depends on our level of knowledge and our perception. Both vary from person to person and change over the course of our lives. For example, when we change our attitude or gather more information on a topic, our opinion about it usually changes, and so does our truth. In general, one can say that whenever a person is involved, truth is always perceived as somewhat subjective. Another aspect is our culture and our living environment. Both play a role in how we judge something and what we can and want to accept as true. Therefore, 20 degrees Celsius may seem warm to one person and cold to another. The same applies to justice. What one person considers just, another may perceive as unjust. In certain situations, there is simply no generally applicable truth. When our self-esteem is low, we like to give the truth a different face. We then claim something or insist on something. In other words, we reinterpret, fantasize, conceal, cover up, influence, or manipulate. Why do we do this? One reason is that we are in need, and it's essential for our survival to act in this way. Another reason is that we want to defend situations or things because they are part of our identity or our worldview. If we allow our truth not to be correct, either our image would crumble somewhat or our worldview would get a crack. That would make us feel insecure and sometimes even plunge us into a crisis. Therefore, we prefer to utilize this protective mechanism and suppress or cover up facts.